Let's cut the bullshit and let's set the record straight. Let me show them how it should be done. Let me do things my way. Fuck AFTVFC. You have no idea what you have started.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to my preview of Arsenal against Cardiff on Tuesday night. We are back in Premier League action. It's time to forget about the FA Cup, time to forget about the result against Manchester United. Yes, I have calmed down a hell of a lot since then, and the way I'm looking at it is very simple. At least that game was not a Premier League game, and we've not dropped 3 points. That's the positive that I'm trying to take from this, because the bigger objective is to get back into the Champions League. And I think that if we had a choice between winning the FA Cup or qualifying for the Champions League next season, although it'd be nice to win a trophy, don't get me wrong, and I'm not disrespecting the FA Cup, but given the success we've had in it, I think that for one season we would say, yeah, let's get back in the Champions League. That's more important. So yeah, we need to get back into winning ways. And you know, one of the other reasons why we have to win this game is because on Tuesday it's my birthday. I can't have Arsenal losing on my birthday, man. Honestly, come on, at least give me a decent present, maybe a goal fest, but not at our end, the other end, you know what I mean? But yeah, we will wait and see. Now Cardiff, of course, they're struggling in the Premier League. Third from bottom. They're not as adrift as the two sides below them, Fulham and Huddersfield. So they can get themselves out of the mess that they're in. But they're in a lot of trouble. Now, of course, there were times last week where I actually thought this game was going to be cancelled. Cardiff's new striker, Emiliano Sala, I'm sure you've all heard the stories by now. Signed from Nantes at the weekend, went back home, said his goodbyes, and then on his way back to Cardiff, the plane goes missing, and still to this day, nothing has been found. We don't know what's happened. It's an unbelievably tragic story. And your heart goes out to, you know, everyone that's associated, whether it be Nantes, Salah's immediate family, Cardiff. It's just a horrible, horrible situation, and it puts life into perspective. So no doubt before the game we will, you know, maybe give a minute's applause. It's really difficult because we all know kind of deep down, you know, what's happened. But while there's still that little percentage, there's that little hope because nobody's been found. You always cling on to that little piece of hope that maybe, just maybe. And yeah, the game has to go on. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be a very interesting game. Like I said, we beat Cardiff earlier on in the season, and I'm expecting the same again. I'm expecting the players to bounce back from that result on Friday. And I'm expecting them to, you know, give a little reaction to that because it wasn't good. And like I said, the big objective is to get in the Champions League. So we need to do all we can to keep getting 3 points. You look at Spurs at the moment. They've gone out of the FA Cup this weekend as well. Of course, the problems that they've got with the injuries and everything. It took them an injury time winner last time out in the league against Fulham. So these are chances for us right now. We've got to start winning. And of course, we got Manchester City at the weekend. And I'm not expecting anything from that game. So this is important. Got to get 3 points on the board. So with that said, let's go and get into my predicted lineup. Starting off in goal, Leno. Pretty straightforward decision. I think you lot saw with a performance against Manchester United why Leno is ahead of Cech in the Premier League. It is as simple as that. Stop the debate, stop talking about it, stop questioning it. He is our number one goalkeeper. End of. Going to move into the defensive area, and of course we have got so many injuries. Sokratis is out until the end of February. Don't know what's going on with Koscielny. Bellerin's out for the season. Holding's out for the season. It's like, seriously, give us some luck or signings, something. But in the right back position, I might surprise you with this one, but I'm going to go with Cole Jenkinson. Lichtsteiner's not really cut it for me. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, he's not a right back. Stop playing him there. Now, the reports are that Arsenal have stopped Jenkinson from leaving this month, and that he's got a chance to fight for his place in the first team given the situation. So, you know what? Play him. He's a natural right back, and the one thing he does have is pace. So just play him. Cole Jenkinson. Going to move into the central defensive area. I'm playing a 4 at the back, by the way. I'm going to start off with Mustafi. Needs must. He's going to have to be the experienced one in there. It's as simple as that. None of this slip sliding all over the place and doing all the calamitous stuff that you always do. Please just try and lead the line. If you go, make sure the player's in line with you. Don't go and seriously, man, it gives me a headache thinking about their defensive line. But try and get that right, please. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Mavropanos. He's played a game for the under-23s. He's back in full training. Simple as that. Has to play. End of story. Maybe he could be one of the ones that comes through and can be the ball carrier from the back, like what Rob Holding was doing. But needs must. And that's Mavropanos. Going to the left-back position, I'm going to change this up as well. And I'm going to go with Nacho Monreal. Now, I said this so many times this season about Kolasinac. Excellent going forward, poor defensively. On Friday, you saw just that. Poor defensively. Nacho Monreal in a flat 4. Simple decision. Going to move into the 2 that sit in front of that 4. And I'm going to make some changes here as well. Taking out Lucas Torreira. He needs a break. He's shattered. And that's what I'm going to go with. I think we need to save him for the Man City game. So give him a break in this one. First of all, I'm going to go with Guendouzi. Came off the bench against Manchester United. No issues whatsoever. He'll do that job. And I think against the likes of Cardiff, with all due respect, he'll be absolutely fine. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka. Now, I see reports this week of incidents that happened outside the Emirates after Friday's game where Xhaka was confronted in his car by some supporters. And there's no problem with giving, criticism and telling a player that they're not playing right or whatever. But when you're abusing the man and you're abusing his wife, nah. You're lucky Xhaka never got out of the car. It's as simple as that. But yeah, for this, put him in the team and hopefully he can put a good performance in. So I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka. I'm going to move into the 3 that go in front of them. First of all, I'm going to go with Alex Iwobi. I said this the other day, I felt it was a little harsh to come off. He's the one that creates a lot in that final third right up until the final ball. That's my only criticism of Alex Iwobi. It's the final ball, man. Sort that out. Don't know whether he's doing extra training drills or whatever to try and rectify this. But if he gets that right, he'll be a handful. But for this, I'm going to start him in it. I don't think Mkhitaryan's back yet. I know he's in light training, but that's what I'm going to go with, Alex Iwobi. On the other side of that 3, I'm going to go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and it's a chance for him to try and redeem himself a little bit after the performance against Manchester United. I know he scored, but his all-round play wasn't that great, so don't need to tell him. I've said this before. You know how much I love the guy, rate the guy. Simple as that. He's one of the top goal scorers in the Premier League, and there's a chance for him to try and get some goals as well. So that's what I'm going to go with. In the middle of that 3, I'm going to go with Mesut Ozil, bringing him back into the side. Now, I seen people the other day talking about Mesut Ozil when he came on and everything, and trying to actually use him as a scapegoat. And it's like, please don't wind me up. Sorry, it's just stop. Just end of. Mesut Ozil, he's going to play in this, and that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to give Aaron Ramsey a rest. Up front, as the main striker, I'm going to go with Alexandre Lacazette. Like I said, against Manchester United, probably our best player. His work rate was exceptional, and his fighting and willingness to win the ball back was second to none. It's as simple as that. So pretty straightforward decision, really. Hopefully we can get through this game without any more injuries, especially with Manchester City on the horizon. So there we go. That is the preview. That is the predicted lineup. Of course, I will be back after the game with a player ratings video, and then it's on to Manchester City. And of course, for that game, there will be a preview to that. There'll be a match day vlog after the Man City game, and then a player ratings video as well. So there we go. I'm a little bit calmer than my last video, and I'm expecting 3 points, and I'm expecting a great birthday present. So yeah, come on Arsenal. Don't let me down, man. I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here.